Example 3, determine the total length of the steel rod needed to form the curved piece shown. All right, so first off, I want you to get a feel for these problems with the steel rods, that you want to get the midline of this thing. So if we imagine not a very good midline. It was good up for point there, and that got a little bad. That's pretty good. All right, a midline. When we're bending rods, the midline is what we're going to be focusing on. I want to find the length of that piece there. Now I want you to see that this is 6 inches straight and this is 8 inches straight. So the only thing we really have to concern ourselves with is this little piece here. Okay. The 2-inch radius that we're looking at goes from the center to right here. That's the 2 inches. Okay. When you bend this pipe, this gets compressed, this gets stretched, this is the average of the two. So we want to stay in the middle of this thing. And the diameter of this pipe is 1 inch, which means that to get to the midline here, we're going to add an extra ½ inch. So the width of the pipe itself factors into, let me use a different color here, this little piece here is 0.5 inches. The radius only goes to the edge, inside edge there. So if I'm looking at this as a problem involving the length of the steel rod needed to do this, 6 inches plus 8 inches plus this curved piece. Is that curved piece a circle? Is it part of a circle? Sure. How much of a circle is it in fraction world? A fourth of it, right? So if I know the circumference of a whole circle is 2 pi times the radius, and the circle we're dealing with, the length we're dealing with is only 1/4 of the circle, I'm going to take the circumference formula times 1/4. Okay. If it was half a circle, we'd go a half. If it was 3/4, we'd go 3/4. It's usually something in that neighborhood, 1/4, 2/4, which is a half, 3/4, or a whole. They don't usually go like 7/8 of a circle or anything weird like that when they're bending these things. So if I'm looking at this circle, the radius I'm going to use is going to be 2.5 inches. Again, 2-inch radius to the edge here, an extra 0.5 inches to get to the midline. All right, so the circumference of the quarter circle there is going to be 1/4 times 2 pi times 2.5. I grab my calculator, I type in 1/4 times pi, times 2 pi, times 2 pi times 2.5. 1/4. As soon as I hit the times button, so I said 1 divided by 4 on the calculator. Let me go large size so you can see this. On my calculator, I type 1 divided by 4. The only number on the bottom is 4. Once I hit times, now it's putting things on the top again. So it's fine to type it all in at once like that. Hit enter, and the answer is 3.93 inches. Okay, that 3.93 is only this section of it, right? That's the 3.93 is that. We're going to add the 6 and the 8 because we want the entire length of the steel rod. So 6 inches plus 8 inches plus that quarter piece, 3.93 inches. So the total length is going to be 6 plus 8 plus 3.93, which is 17.93 inches.